What is up? What is up? Let's go ahead and do that once again. Sound check, checking sound check. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I'm over here sending this link out, so if you guys can share this link, I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and go in here real quick. I think I got my live chat all ready to go. Those of you joining, here's the scene right here. There we go. Boom. We're in right here. This is the Moto E4. I'm about to do a little unboxing here and get it popping. So let me line this up real quick. All right. Okay, so we're good to go. There's probably not going to be a lot of people in this chat, but I'm going to go ahead anyways and just do what it do. So here it is, the Moto E4. This is from Metro PCS. So Metro PCS is in the building. Let me see if I'll wait for people to join. See if they're going to join or not. Since I got 4 people watching, drop a comment. Let me see if the comments are working. Oh, I see. Okay, I got one in there. All right, so let's go ahead. Close this out. What is up, phone tech at work? What's good? What's poppin'? So this is the Moto E4. I'm going to go ahead and do a little unboxing on it. You guys could ask questions on it if you're joining a little late. I haven't even shared the link out, so let me do that real quick while I'm here before we get started. Let me go ahead and share it on Twitter real quick. Boom, on Twitter, Google Plus. I'm just sharing these links as we go. I try to set it all up before I started, but you know how that goes. Because I'll always forget something, so I forgot to share the link. So let me go ahead and do. I kind of don't share stuff on Facebook, but I'll do it anyways. Let me go ahead and restart that. Okay, so we're ready to go. So 6 people watching, that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing, walkthrough of the Moto E4, tell you guys what I think about it. I actually picked this up at, obviously, Metro PCS. The total price for this, I think I have the receipt right here. Out the door with service and everything. Let me see. So the device, or the phone, was actually $49.99. I didn't do an upgrade because I had my my last phone from Metro PCS. I kind of just didn't use Metro PCS. So I kind of like discontinued the service, so I had to get new service. So it was $49. Let me see. I'll show you guys. $49.99, and then the activation was 30 bucks. So the total was 79 bucks, 80 bucks. And I was able to get it activated with 1 month of service. So the one on Verizon, you can probably pick that one up cheaper. This one is going to be unlocked, so stay tuned for video on me unlocking this one. But the one on the Verizon, I'm not sure if it's going to work on GSM networks yet, because Verizon is kind of, kind of likes to lock their prepaid phones down. So, or if it will work on other networks such as T-Mobile and AT&T, I pretty much guarantee that something's not going to work properly. So I went ahead and went with the Metro PCS because I can unlock this and sell this later down the road as the GSM unlocked. And I think it'll work out great on the resale. So let me go ahead. Everyone is getting the Moto E now. I'm waiting for that Plus version. Yeah, the Plus version is actually, I believe it's going to have that 5,000 milliamp battery. And also they have the Moto G5S that's about to come out, G5S Plus, I think. So those are some new ones that Motorola actually announced those like under the radar. There was really no advertising or anything like that for the Moto G5S or G5S Plus. So anyways, let's jump right into this. Once again, I'll read some of the specs on here while this thing is actually booting up. So this is what's in the box. What's up, Tantalus Tech? What's going on? So this is what we got in the box right here. Simple presentation. Let me go ahead and show you the back of it real quick. So apparently it does have 4G LTE enabled, obviously 5.0 HD display, which is 720p, but it's HD. It looks good. And then we have a 8 megapixel rear camera, which is kind of small as far as the pixel count, but it looks pretty good on video from what I've been seeing, so we'll have to test that out ourselves. And also 5 megapixel front facing. This comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of internal storage, 1.4 gigahertz quad core processor, and the battery capacity I believe is 2800. So it's going to be a beast with the battery life, simply because it does have 720p. So 720p resolution is going to help you out a lot when it comes to the battery. But we got to check out the quality on that, see if that looks real good. So let's go ahead and see what's in the box. I actually, you know, they did this for me at the store. They actually set it up for me, and they inserted the SIM card and got it going. The thing about Metro PCS is when you swap phones on their service, you have to call them and give them your IMEI number for every phone you do. So I'm like, man, that's the thing about Metro PCS. You gotta always contact them to get to switch over to IMEI when you're switching a different phone. You can't just pop the SIM out. So that's why I didn't keep the service the first time around. So this is the Moto E4. You can see this one is from Metro PCS. No fingerprint on the bottom, which is a bummer. But it does come with a Snapdragon. I think it's a 428, if I'm not mistaken. Comment down if you know if I'm wrong, or I don't know. And then let's see. Let's go ahead and see what else we got in the box. Simple, just a cover. We got the brick right here, which I can almost guarantee that it is not going to be fast charging on this one. Not for 50 bucks. We'll have to test this out also. And then we get the micro USB, no USB Type-C, Metro PCS SIM card, which is already in the phone. And we get this little README booklet, which nobody ever reads. So that's what we have in the box. Let's go ahead and power this on and do a hardware tour real quick. Check out the cameras, do a sound test, because this phone only has one speaker coming out from the top, right here. Speaker coming out from the top. So we have the flash also, which I thought was pretty cool. They got the flash. Paul Tech in the building. What's up? Big House Productions. The Moto E4 Plus is the one to get. I need that 5,000 milliamp battery. Yeah, definitely that battery capacity is huge. Yeah, so Paul Tech, the one from Verizon. I think you picked up the one from Verizon. Does that have the MediaTek processor, or does that have the Qualcomm Snapdragon? Don, what's going on, Don? John Johnson, I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome to my live stream. So go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and power this on real quick. See if it got any juice. Let it power up. Put it on the box right there. And we're gonna go ahead and read some of the specs while this thing is powering up. I got my S8 Plus in the building.
Hello, Moto.
I like their boot up, man. Their boot up is just cool, man. Lenovo Moto. This is Metro PCS. I don't like Metro PCS, but their service is the same as T-Mobile, but I'm just not really into theirs. Okay, while that's booting up, let me see if I got this. Go to Chrome. So I'll read some of the specs on here. If you go to the website, the Motorola website, you can see it's $49. Right here, you can see $49. And then you got to activate it. They won't sell it to you unless you activate it. So Moto E4. We got the 5-inch display right there, which looks pretty good so far in the boot up, from what I can see. I already got a missed call on here, so let me go ahead and read some of these specs real quick. So I'm at GSM Arena. So GSM Arena is giving me 3 different variants. So I'm not sure which one to go by. This is the, I believe, let's go ahead, we'll check this out. This one out real quick. Let me unlock this. Okay, so here we have it. I like the widget also. The widget is pretty cool. The screen looks good. The screen actually looks good. What's up? Sean, what's up? Josh Johnson. The screen looks real good, man, for $49. You're getting a heck of a nice screen right there for $49. So let me go ahead and see. Okay, we got 5.0 inch screen, 720p HD. We got the 8 megapixel camera on the back, which looks good. 8 megapixel camera on the back. 2 gigs of RAM, 2800 milliamp battery. That's a lot. For a 5-inch screen, 720p, that's going to do real good. Let me go ahead and read what else. So these are the versions that I'm reading here. We have several different versions. We got the XT 1766. We got the Indian one. We also have a Qualcomm. And then we also have a MediaTek processor. So I'm kind of confused as to where we're at here. Let me read. Just GSM, HSPA, LTE. This came out June 17. And let me see. So it does support micro SD card. I actually put one in here that's 200 gigabytes from LG. We're going to get to the cameras in a minute, Richard. The 200, so I put it in here just to test it out, see if it would read the SD card, and it did, but I don't think it's supported because it shows that it's actually has 80 gigabytes used. So I'm not too sure. So okay, I'm reading it here. It says it only supports 128 gigabyte SD card. So that's why I'm getting that little error on my memory there. So 16 gigabytes. We'll see. It does come with an FM radio, which is awesome. FM radio, micro USB. So you know, what can you expect? It's a $50 phone. It's giving you a good display there. The display looks real good. I'm not gonna say it does not. It actually looks real good. Crispy, man. For 720p, the display looks good. Okay, on the front, we got a flash. We got the speaker / earpiece. We have some ambient sensor, and then we have the 5 megapixel camera. Moto branding on the bottom. Over here to the right, we got the power button. And we also have the volume buttons on top, power button on the bottom with ridges. On the back, we have a microphone, camera, which is 8 megapixels. I have to take a quick picture of that, see how that works out. We have a flash. It looks like a dual flash, and maybe I can't really tell. And then we have the Motorola logo on the bottom. We have, once again, micro USB, and we have a little microphone there. So the phone looks, the in-hand feel of the phone looks good. Shout out to Jay. He just sent me a little message there. Yeah, the in-hand feel feels real good. No fingerprint scanner, but I'll trade the fingerprint scanner for a good processor or whatever, a better processor. So we'll have to see what this has in here. What do you think about the Moto E4 Plus? The battery is massive. Sean, the battery on that thing is massive. I think that should last me at least like 4 days. At least. Big House Productions. The battery should last at least 4 or 3. At least I know it's going to do 2 days easily. So I have to definitely try that out. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in here and see if I got my volume all the way up. Okay, so the volume is up. And let's see the brightness on here. It's on halfway, so it probably does get real bright. Let's go ahead and go to auto brightness. And adaptive brightness, we'll turn that off and we'll turn the brightness all the way up. See how bright this baby gets. So that is full brightness right there. It is not the brightest. I'll check that again. Full brightness, and I turned adaptive display off. You can see there, brightness level all the way up. So it doesn't get real bright. It's not the brightest, but the screen does look good. So outdoor visibility, I'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, Big House Productions. Okay. So any questions on these phones? Let me see. Back. So the brightness, once again, doesn't get the brightest. Let's go ahead and test the audio real quick before we get to the cameras. So let's go ahead and drop a video in. I'll do one of mine. Something with music, so we could kind of get a little music effect on here. Let me see. I don't know what to put. We'll play this one here. I keep playing this one. We'll do this. See how it sounds. What do you guys think? It sounds pretty good. This is facing me now. So yeah, the sound sounds pretty damn good. Maybe I should do a comparison with the S8 I got right here, because the S8 got some, the speaker's not the greatest there, but. So let's go ahead and go into settings. We have Moto app here, Moto Actions. If I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I had the Moto, let me turn this brightness back down, the Moto G5. And we had Moto, that isn't focusing. We had Moto Actions, but it doesn't seem like we have all of them here. Let me see, the twist to activate camera is definitely not here. But if you go to the camera, I believe the camera option, you can set it up in here. Let me see. Let me see if I can set this up. Okay. Quick capture, so you do have it right there. Double tap the power button to open the camera. So we do have that option. The speakers do sound pretty good, man. Gomez, what's popping? So let's see. Try that out, right? Double press the home button. Boom, boom. There's the camera. This is what the camera looks like. The camera quality, I got it set to, let me see. Let's go through the functions real quick. I got it. Phone storage. Let me see. Locations. So I got it set to megapixel. We'll change that to 4x3. Get that 8 megapixel in there. We'll take a quick shot of this box right here. Let me see how the focusing is on here. Man, the camera looks pretty good. Take a shot. Boom. Also, when you snap the photo, it's not too, it's like a millisecond behind, but the camera looks good. Check it out. You're probably not going to do justice with my camera here. But it does look good. Take my word for it. It is crisp, but this Logitech camera that I'm using is just not doing it justice, but it does take, it looks good, man. The camera, 8 megapixel camera, does look good. Let's see, front speakers. Yeah, I'd rather have the front earpiece speaker than one on the back or on the bottom. To be honest, I'd rather have it right here. So I think it's a good phone, man, for $50, man. You can't beat it. So the camera quality does look good. What do you guys think? Drop a comment. What do you guys think? I'll even zoom in, see how far we can go. So this is, let me see, at 100% zoom, still visible. Looks real good, man, at 100% zoom. The camera is doable. The camera is doable. I'm not going to say it's the best. Let me go ahead and take a front-facing real quick. Flip the cameras. I'll go ahead and snap a front facing camera shot. Boom. All right, check it out. Front facing 5 megapixel camera. It looks good, man. The camera, it's impressive for 5 megapixel. Now, how it would do with low light, I couldn't tell you. This is indoors right now. So indoors, the lighting is not the best, but you guys can see for yourselves the camera is pretty decent. Check it out. Pretty decent camera. 5 megapixels up front. Then we got the rear camera right there, which is 8 megapixels. I think it does a pretty good job for 8 megapixels. Keep in mind, 49 bucks. So 49 bucks, you do get this launcher that it comes with. You swipe over, it's kind of like the Google Now launcher, which you swipe over to Google Now. I like that. I like that. I've always liked this feature. I always like this launcher. You kind of got the circle icons. You swipe up to get into your app drawer. It's pretty swift. Pretty snappy. Okay, let's go ahead and go into settings real quick. And we'll see in here. Let me go back. Go back to settings. You see my camera focus again. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, we have adaptive. I'll turn this back on. Wallpapers. Weird thing, it only came at one wallpaper. So if I go to wallpapers, wallpapers on device, actually two. You got a Metro PCS, and then you got this one. So with the balloons. Let me go back and show you guys that we are on. Go down to the About section, Android. You can see if our camera could focus. Doesn't look like it wants to focus. There, you can see it at the bottom. Android 7.1.1. Yeah, I can't complain, Tana. For 50 bucks, it does look good. But because I have an opinion, what is this dude talking about? Gomez. I like the fact that you can remove. Yeah, that's the thing I like about the one with the fingerprint sensor. So yeah, 7.1.1, and then we have status, Metro PCS, software. We have the May 1st security patch. So a little behind. We're in August now, right? Yeah, we're in August. So yeah, quick unboxing, guys, of the Moto E4. What do you guys think about this phone? I actually like this. So if you guys catch this later on the replay, make sure you drop a comment, drop a like, share this video. I'm actually going to go ahead and go outdoors and maybe take some more videos using this one. I'll probably change the SD card. I didn't show you guys that. The SD card, and put one that's actually compatible. So storage, you guys can see. I got 200 gigabyte SD card in here. Let me see if I can focus again. There you go. ScanDisk SD card, 183, and I use 3. So right now I'm using internal storage, 10 gigabytes out of 16. So you can format this. I ejected it. You can format this to be used as internal storage. It does have adaptable storage, which is pretty good. Let me go ahead and show you that. So if you tap on here, actually the SD card that I have in here is not compatible because it's actually 200 gigs. It only supports 128. So let me go ahead and show you right here. You can format as internal, and you can move media. So like I said, I got the 200 gigs, which is not compatible. But if you do use the 128, you should be fine, or anything under that. Let me answer some of these. What's up? 50 bucks, can't complain. Paul Tech, sorry, I keep forgetting. This one doesn't have a fingerprint. Yeah, it doesn't. That's kind of a bummer. But like I said, it does have the MediaTek processor. So I'm not sure which one is the best. I haven't really compared the one on Verizon. The one on Verizon, I believe, has the MediaTek processor. This one has Qualcomm Snapdragon 4 something. I'm not even positive. I've been using, let me get this out. I've been using it for a month. It's great, especially battery. I can't wait for my E4 Plus to come. Yeah, the E4 Plus hands down is going to be the one I will definitely be picking up next. Let me go ahead, and before we end this real quick, I want to go ahead and go into CPU-Z, which I have right here. We're going to go ahead and run this real quick. If I could get it going. Let me see, here it is. All right. Oops. Okay, so you can see some of the information we have in here. It actually has, you can see it's clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. The resolution, let me see what else. You can see right there where it says GPU vendor, Qualcomm Adreno 308. So it doesn't really specify which Qualcomm chipset it does have, unless I'm missing it somewhere, or the A53 Cortex. And then you can see some of the information on here. Moto E. This one actually you can unlock the bootloader. So if you're into that, to rooting, you can go ahead and unlock the bootloader on this, and you can probably flash the stock software. You can remove the Motorola bloat. Here's the system. Pixel count, 295 dpi. Total RAM, internal storage, available storage, and then we have system, Android version 7.1.1, battery 80%, and then we have we got some good sensors there. So we have accelerometer, compass, orientation, ambient light sensor, and doesn't look like we have a proximity sensor. So we have 3 sensors, and then on the bottom we have geomag rotation. So not bad for 50 bucks. Once again, this is going to be it for this video or live stream. I am looking forward to checking out the Moto E4 Plus that is next on the chopping block. I thank you guys for joining the live stream. Hope you guys can share this video, help me get some likes on here, and I'll be ending this video here. Thank you guys for showing up. Moto E4 in the building. I'm going to go ahead and probably take, like I said, I'll probably go outdoors if it's not too bad outside. It's actually raining. And I'll take some actual video using the microphone, so you guys can kind of, check out the microphones and the stabilizations. I didn't see anything about optical image stabilization. I'm sure it doesn't have anything on there about that. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Like, comment down below once this video is published, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.